If I had to pick a resource,
I watch Hoppers.
Hey, I heard the news that you got accepted.
Yeah.
First and foremost, I want to say my congratulations.
Congratulations, you made it. Welcome to ACSOM.
That describes your experience.
My name is Jyana, Seaman, and if I had to pick one word to describe my experience so far, it would be endearing. Coming to this school is taking a lot of courage. So anybody who can leave their home country and come somewhere else to chase their dreams takes a lot of courage. Primary reason why I came is because I wanted to be closer to home, to be around my family, and that's really fun for me. Also, just being able to be in Dominica and focus on my studies solely and not be distracted by so many other things, that has to be one of the top reasons, apart from, of course, the academics and the classroom model that we have here.
What's been your favorite class or academic moment so far?
That GI was probably my favorite subject. Your stomach, your intestines, your liver, all those systems. It's a lot of different systems, but they all work together so well. I felt like because I was interested in one part, it was fun to learn about like other sections and how they play a role in how things work.
Jyana, what do you love most about campus?
I love the fact that we're all in our individual study spaces. Need help on a particular subject, you can walk into a study room and you have classmates who are willing to talk to you about what it is that you're learning or try to help you. I like the fact that everybody isn't closed off, essentially isn't so reserved to the point where like you can reach out to somebody without it being like a study session. Like it doesn't necessarily have to be like a peer tutoring or anything. You're able to come and sit down with your peers and talk, and just be able to understand things in just casual conversation. I think that's definitely my favorite part. Yes, I have. So I am currently the sitting president for the OBGYN Interest Club. Interested in going into obstetrics and gynecology at some point. But our club is definitely focused on women's health and how we as students can advocate for women more. So far, we've been having discussions about different ways that we can reach out into the community, small clinics or talking with local midwives and nurses to find out how they work and the things that they do and how we can do that to improve women's health.
Who's your person that helped you succeed?
If I had to pick a resource, AMBOSS, hands down. AMBOSS has everything that you could look for as a student. It has the explanations for the topics, it has the videos. They have a really cool tool that they recently implemented. If you wanted to look into a particular subject, they would have pictures related to that, and you can click on a button and it will show you, like it will highlight the section that it's talking about so you understand what it is.
So, what's something that surprised you about being a student here?
How much I have been able to retain in the time that I've been here. Going through college is very much an experience where you kind of learn to just kind of get by, to pass your classes. Like you're not necessarily learning to like keep it in your mind. But here I found that we'll be talking about one topic and our professors love to just throw in random things from topics that we've learned before. And sometimes they will say, okay, how is this related to this? And we're able to answer off the top of our heads because they've instilled it so much in us that we're remembering the topics, and it's not just we're studying it to take the exam that we're currently taking, that we're studying it for long-term use.
Has this experience helped you grow or prepare for what's next?
If we're talking what's next in terms of clinicals and residency eventually and then practicing as a doctor, I think just being willing to be a student long-term is one thing that students who want to go into medicine or who are thinking of going to medicine should definitely keep in mind, is that you are going to be a student for the rest of your life. Not necessarily a thing where it's like, oh my God, I have to learn everything, but it's more of I'm interested in learning these things. Because of that, the way that they prepare us here makes me excited to want to learn of the new things, discover while I'm in practice or when I'm becoming a doctor or in residency or in clinicals. When I get to see those things in real life, it's going to be like, wow, like I get to experience that. It's not just something that's in a textbook. It's definitely something that you can experience in the practice that you end up in.
Thinking about coming here?
If you are wanting to be in an environment that pushes you to be the best student at all possible times, then this is the place for you. And it doesn't feel like I am just studying. I don't feel overwhelmed by the studying because I know that if I walk outside and I take a deep breath and I just look around me, there's so much to be thankful for and to like see that there's a world beyond the classroom. It makes it easier, and it makes it whatever I'm doing here will be to the benefit of other people around me in the future. If I had to describe my experience here at ACSOM in one sentence, I would definitely say This has been a challenge, but it is a challenge that has been well worth the effort.